Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm John. This is Many a True Nerd, and this is Hitman Blood Money, No Kill, and other stuff. And we are here in Till Death Do Us Part today. I love Till Death Do Us Part. An awesome mission. It's just great. Oh, Gator. Hello, Gator. So, first things first, let's do our no-kill business. And the first thing you're going to want to do is just head through to the main party. This chap's looking a little worse for wear, so just follow him. So he comes out here to this deserted shack, has a good stretch, lovely, and falls asleep. Common misconception about this level. Normally, this guy, when he falls over, people get his suit and his invitation off him. You don't need the suit. You are allowed to go inside in your normal suit, which I'm glad about, because I think your normal suit is smarter. People will make comments about your normal suit. They'll kind of, they'll treat you like you're a bit poncy, but you're perfectly allowed inside. The only thing you need is the invitation. You're allowed to take in guns. You're allowed, as long as you've got your invitation, you're absolutely fine. One of the kind of things I struggled with a long time in this mission was, where do you get the guard disguise from? Where do you get your guard disguise from? Because there's not like an obvious guard who makes it really easy to get a disguise. My response to that is, I think you don't need one. I think you can actually complete this without a guard disguise, so I'm going to show you that. This is going to be all accident, suit only, silent assassin, which is one of those things that people kind of put on YouTube when they're really good at this game. So let's see if I can pretend to be as good as those people. So I recommend just head into the kitchen, head through this door here, and then just creep your way upstairs. Then straight up a second time, you're going up to the 3rd floor. And now you are up in the cellar. So, there's multiple winches in here. First, place the bomb on the winch that's closest to the stairs. Then run forwards and place your second bomb on the winch on the left, assuming you've just come in from the stairs. Do that. And head straight back downstairs. Round to the left, pick this lock, no one to see you do it, pop straight back out, not a problem. Pappy goes underneath the first chandelier. Down he goes. That guy doesn't mind. That guy's totally fine with the situation. Everyone mysteriously runs upstairs to the area they're not allowed to be in, and the guard doesn't mind. Whatever. Just stay out of the way of the guards while they're panicking. You know what? Breath of fresh air will do us good. Breath of fresh air will do us all good. Still, nothing shall be allowed to get in the way of this couple's big day. Give them barely a minute, and the crowd will go back to the wedding ceremony, which will proceed as normal. Everyone politely applauds. Several people wander off before the applause is done. Everyone fires their guns into the air very happily. Yep, woo 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 indeed. I'm going to work into the assumption this is a ritual that actually exists in certain parts of America. I don't know. Anyway, that done. Everyone heads back inside to the party. Oh, is he doing what I think he's doing? Yep. Groom goes over to the piano. And the piano is unfortunately... Oh no, another chandelier accident. Oh, that's just unfortunate. That's just shoddy chandelier workmanship. That done? I think it's time to head on our merry way. I think we've had one wedding and 2 funerals, which relative to most British romantic comedies is a very unfavourable ratio. So probably time to be on our way before anything gets nasty. So, all objectives completed. Just head back to your basic hovercraft and escape. There you are. Didn't need a disguise at any point. So, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. No kills, no shots fired, no witnesses, wasn't caught on film, no covers blown, just 2 accidents. So, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is Hitman Blood Money, Till Death Do Us Part. Suit only, All accidents, silent assassin. That is professional shit right there. That is that's good stuff. So yeah, and there you are, confirmation of silent assassin. Maximum payout for rating bonus, maximum payout for objectives, no damage control, no suit retrieval, no custom weapons retrieval. So that is the maximum amount of money you can earn on that mission. And yeah, thanks to, if you just use that method, if you just head through the kitchen up to the attic and do it only with bombs as a direct consequence, you can do it with you never need a disguise. Alright, let's do ourselves some fun other stuff. Let's start off with sniper shots, because there are some really good sniper shots to be had in this level. So first thing to note, the rule about guns in this level has no limit whatsoever. You can literally be wandering around with a sniper rifle and nobody cares, which I find hilarious. As soon as that guy goes to sleep, just pop the groom, drop your sniper rifle, walk away. And if you took the shot through that window, nobody notices. However, it is worth noting that if you do that, holding a sniper rifle will suddenly be deemed somewhat suspicious. So before you go back out into the wider world, pop your rifle back in its case. Also, if you do it this way, make sure when you're opening the door you don't accidentally click drag body. Those guards do not like you doing that. Head up through the attic and back down. And you want to be getting yourself a guard uniform too. I thoroughly recommend this annoying guy. The first thing you're going to want to try is just head through into the greenhouse area, because that presents some interesting opportunities. So just head in, head up the stairs, pop out this open window here, get your sniper rifle ready now, and just peek round the corner. Pappy in a great position to be sniped off. So yeah, that's probably the only kind of fun little sniper shot that you've got of Pappy particularly. But obviously I know that there's only one set of trick shots that everyone really wants to see, and that is trick shots directed at the wedding service itself. So I think there are a few good vantage points for this actually. So first, up here in the greenhouse is a good one. It comes with the risk of being spotted by the guards wandering down beneath. So if you just knock out the two guards that wander around the area below, that works out quite nicely. And the wedding service goes on as it normally should do. I could take the shot at any point, of course. I could just take him out now, but obviously there's a very specific moment I would like to hit him. And... oh. Unfortunately, you do get seen. Luckily, not by anyone who can actually aim for toffee. So, if you want to just literally pick them off shooting gallery style from here, go for it. Have they even hit me yet? Doesn't look like it. Oh, a few more. Okay, they're trying to use shotguns at this range. Oh, genius. Yeah. So rather than come round to the greenhouse and find me, they've decided to run out onto the lawn where the murder was and work from there. Oh, this is magnificent. Oh, can we get 2 for 1? I think we can. I think that takes out both of them because I'm using Magnum and bolt action. Yep, both of them are dead. Thing I wasn't expecting. If you want to do a kill everything style, this straight through the... was that both of them straight through the hand? Yep. Both of them dead, shot through the hand. If you want to do a kill everything style, this is a really good way to do it accidentally. Excellent. Okay, so I'm going to snipe from inside the building, but way back here. So being right by that window, people will spot you. I'm going to see if I can get away with it if I'm kind of as far back as I can be. So I'm going to be right back on this rear catwalk. Yeah, this will do it. We're going to be right back here on the rear catwalk. We've still got the line of sight that we need. Just wait for the groom to show up. And Yep, that appears to be okay. If you're of an extremely lazy disposition, you can actually do it from pretty much the same spot as you took out Pappy. So you can snipe him from up here, and then literally pop round the corner slightly, and you'll have a shot between the guardhouse and the main building here. The advantage of this shot is it's pretty much the furthest away there is, so this one at least, no one will spot you. I find that another fun spot is up here in the attic. The problem is the angle doesn't work very well because generally it's very hard to hit the groom without hitting the bride as well. So I'm not going to wait for her on this occasion. I'm just going to take him out. Oh no, they did see me that time. A few people did see me. So that's another place that you can do it from. So let's talk about... Oh, blimey, get out of my... I was walking there. Right, one more thing that we wanted to talk about. Explosives. Explosives are fun. Drop case. So explosives have there's one other really cool mechanic in this area, and that is gifts. And we're bringing the gift of explosives to the wedding, because that's something that everyone needs at the start of their married life. So find yourself somewhere subtle, and you place a mine in a bomb. Incidentally, this is kind of like, if you're determined to like speedrun this mission, this is not a bad way of doing it. So literally just, yep, in, gift, put bomb in gift, put gift down, blow up gift. Man one is dead. So stay out of the way for a couple of minutes after the first explosive goes off, because yeah, people are a little suspicious of you. Yeah, here we go. Everyone's already kind of returning to their normal positions. Everyone's cool. Everyone's calm. Then just grab gift number 2 from inside the food tent. Place another mine inside that. And it is time to pop inside. Normal rules apply. You're allowed to just wander in, no problem. And straight back out the back again too. Now, because we're nice, we've also brought Pappy a gift. So just leave his gift for him there, and he'll come and pick that up in a second. And Pappy's gift goes boom as well. Join everyone in the mad, runny, flaily, etc, etc. Dancing continues uninterrupted, of course. And that's it. That is your job done. So that done, just literally run straight back out. In fact, I'm kind of curious as to what my rating will be if I do this. So let's find out. If you literally just do the 2 present exploding method, let's see what happens. So 2 kills, 2 bodies found, but other than that, fairly clean. Ah, that's actually professional. That's actually a pretty good rating. So there's no notoriety in professional ranking. So yeah, honestly, if you're looking for, if I was speedrunning this game, maybe I wouldn't necessarily go for that strategy. I would just kind of go in guns blazing. But if I wanted to speedrun but still get good rankings, this would actually probably be what I'd do. So yeah, the gifts are a really cool mechanic. Then there's these 2 people who are supposed to be kissing, and the game sort of manages it, but firstly, they totally don't mind a bold man just standing right here staring at them. And secondly, the characters are sort of trying to react like they do in Hitman. So for example, when you walk around a character, they try and turn their heads to face you. So they keep an eye on you, all characters do automatically. That guy's trying to do that at the moment. He's trying to kiss her while simultaneously turning to look at me. But she doesn't have that reaction, so that's interesting. So here's probably the most famous, well-known thing in this level. Just head over into the corner, just if the main party is over there, and look for a tiny silver button on the ground. Now, probably notice there's various parties, there's people just hanging around here. Give the button a shoot. And this happens. A bunch of guys, their clothes all disappear, and they start applauding you. Yep, bored. You know, it's the fact you shot the button is not that impressive. So they get bored and they wander back over there, but they're still naked. So if you're willing to just have, like, if you're happy, if you're already doing shooting and you're not looking for no shots fired, then you can just have these guys be naked now. These same guys, naked or not, normally congregate around this lamp here and just, like, engage in fighting. And you can join in without it counting against you in any way. So, no weapons, but if you want to just literally just get involved with fists, then you're allowed to do that. So that is not considered. This is, yep, as you can see, my my suspicion meter isn't going up at all. So as long as your violence is limited to being around here, then yeah, it's totally fine to beat these guys up. So yeah, just challenge one of them by taking any violence against them. Basically, if you knock them down, then they'll pretty much back off. Ooh. But bear in mind, it's not all just for fun. You do lose health, unless of course someone ends up dead or unconscious, in which case they get nasty. So don't play too rough with these guys, because otherwise, yeah, otherwise they will go and get security if anyone actually ends up unconscious on the floor. The strange thing is though, even if they get security, and even if you're wearing the same clothes and you're standing exactly the same location, they're really clueless about figuring out who did it. Like, I beat him up and then I just stood next to him and the security couldn't figure it out, so go, you guys deserve this. Now, these people will happily dance away. Now, if you run across the dance floor,
I don't think you should be here.
they'll be very upset and stop dancing. Unless, of course, you just head onto the dance floor and stand completely still. And this happens! The woman who's standing at the side of the dance floor comes over to say hello and does a little dance with you. You can move the camera around while all of this is happening. Oh, yes. And 47 will have a nice little dance. He will enjoy the party. Oh, look at his grumpy face while he dances. He's not very good. He only knows like the basic moves, and he won't link arms with her. And he will just keep doing that over and over until basically you move away. Oh, it's my favourite thing in this mission. It's magnificent. And then yeah, if you want to end that dance, literally just run away. Just move the left analog stick, and she will return to her original partner. But oh, I love that. I love that little touch so much. It's magnificent. So obviously, as the little intro cinematic does very clearly bring attention to, there's one other thing that's kind of in this mission that makes life very interesting, and that's the priest. So let's show you what we can do as the priest. Incidentally, this is a pretty mission. Like, I know it's using some really old-fashioned tricks like that. That's clearly a couple of layers of matte background on top of each other, but the water effects in this game were nice, and the banks of reeds are nice, and the fog is nice, and the lighting in the fog is nice. I think this game, for me, really really makes me question why we even need the next generation. Did we really need graphics to be much better than this? I'm immersed in this. I can believe this. I understand this. Oh, it's just a really lovely game, and like the faces are vastly not photorealistic. I mean, things are quite cartoony in some ways, but I don't know. It had a wonderful visual style, and I don't think it needed to look any better than this. It was one of the things that really worried me about Absolution. Actually, the moment the trailer came out, the fact they were putting so much tension on the onto the graphics and their little engine that could render shower droplets. It worried me immensely. One day I will do a video on Hitman Absolution. I will put all my thoughts on Hitman Absolution into a video. Anyway, I'm supposed to be going after a priest, so let's go find ourselves a priest. So the priest will regularly hide, will regularly just kind of mosey around and end up in this room that I'm next to right now. There's a little cupboard next to it that you can hide in, so I'm just hiding in this cupboard right now, and I'm waiting for the priest to return. So just pop out, and obviously you can grab the priest, move him into the cupboard, and just knock him out here. Gets the priest out of the picture. And then you could take the suit of the priest and his keys. And with that, you can take the hollow Bible. Interestingly, no one will notice that the priest has suddenly, mysteriously, you know, the figure that they've invited, no longer has a beard or white eyebrows or hair. Nobody notices this. So the priest is the only person who ever comes into this room, so you're pretty much safe. So after that point, just head out to the front, and as the priest, you are allowed to ring the wedding bell. The wedding bell that mysteriously sounds very much automated and not at all like the bell in front of you. But never mind, I really think they're recycling a sound effect from elsewhere. So you can start the wedding early. Then simply head out all by yourself. Not one person kind of even pushed you into yellow. Like, when I first did this, I assumed you'd have to be really cautious. Because, you know, obviously you're not the priest and you look nothing like the priest, but this is my favourite little thing to do. So there you are. 47, Man of the Cloth. Hitman games have a really interesting, while we're just waiting for everyone to come, Hitman games do actually have an interesting relationship with religion. Hitman 2 was, you know, he was hiding at a Catholic monastery. There's always been assassinations around cathedrals and churches, and you were trying to rescue the priest in Hitman 2. There just seems to be a really interesting relationship between 47 and religion, particularly Catholicism, which I've always found kind of interesting. And you know, obviously in Absolution, you end up in a church as well. There's the final shootouts occurs in a church, and then obviously you end up in a church again at the end. It's just a very strange thing. And then finally, I wish more games gave you the option to perform a wedding ceremony, but this one does. So let's do that.
We're gathered here today to see these two joined in matrimony. Margot LeBlanc, do you take this man as your husband?
I do.
Hank Leach, do you take this woman as your wife?
Hell yeah.
Then I pronounce you married.
Yeah! Now I'm gonna kiss me my bride.
Now that's fun, but what use does it have? I will show you what use it has. Because the groom slightly lags behind everyone else with walking back to the house. So if people start walking off... Oop. Wow. Synchronized pointing. These two were truly meant to be together. And then just distract the groom a little bit as best you can. Just keep him distracted. And you can very easily distract characters in Hitman Blood Money just by kind of running into them. They'll turn to face you for a minute and he'll fall back from the crowd. So then... just, once he's back a little bit, just grab him with human shield, and because everyone is now walking back to the house, nobody sees it. Nobody sees this, and then just like we did on Death on the Mississippi, put him back, put him in the water, and in a second. We'll probably see a bit of thrashing of alligators, hopefully. We're going to see anything? Oh, maybe not this time. That's a shame. Sometimes you see the thrashing of alligators, but never mind. He's now, because he falls into water, it's an automatic death. He's not coming back out from that. So there's one other thing you can do. So just knock the priest unconscious, but this time, place an item in the Bible. So your next job is to make sure the priest gets found. So just leave him somewhere like here, and he'll get found very soon indeed. There we are, someone's already got to him, and the priest gets up. No idea what happened, he's just had a bit of a bump on his head, that's all. So the priest now picks up his Bible and goes about his routine as it was. So, I think you can see where this is going.
I pronounce you man and wife. Kiss the girl, boy.
And wait for it. Oh yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, the game doesn't let you do it because, you know, the bride will immediately die. But never mind. One more thing is the priest. Simply, as the priest, you can head into the restricted area. You are deemed to be staff, for whatever reason. Using that, just head round to the graves. You'll find Pappy paying his respects to his dead father. So just give him a shove in. Yep. Feels appropriate. It feels appropriate as a thing for a priest to do. Pappy also, incidentally, the bucket of chicken that he carries around, that he feeds to alligators, he also has a nibble out of that himself. It's cooked chicken. So if you poison that when he puts it down, that'll get him too. And as there's only one room in the house that I haven't actually shown off yet, it's this octagonal room at the end of the house here. Only reason you might want to come in here, radio. So again, it's where you hear the lore. So if you're interested in following all 100% of the lore of this game, this is the best place for it. Ooh, hello. There's. I don't know if this is going to show up on the recording or not, but this door's got some funky textures going on there. Just one more, I think. Wedding cake. Poison. Mysteriously, doing that only kills the groom. Because even though a wedding cake is, you know, something that everyone in the wedding party would logically eat, mysteriously, I don't know, they discover it's been poisoned before. Because, yeah, the groom will basically keep going into the kitchen having a little snack on it, so he'll die in a second. But, yeah, for whatever reason, like, no one else ever eats the cake, so that's fine. Finally, yeah, so very, very last thing, I think this is actually the end at this point. As the priest, once everyone is dead, just escape. And there are 2 escape routes. You don't just have to take your boat. You can steal the priest's boat. So just head around to the priest's boat, and as long as you've got the priest's boat key, escape. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. I think this is going to be quite a long part when I edit it all together. As you may know, I often record in sessions. Typically, a recording session I do is about 3 hours, and that goes down to a video of about half an hour in total. I have a feeling this might be a longer one. I feel like this might be a good 35-40 minute video, so we'll see. We'll see. But anyway, that is Till Death Do Us Part, and that lack of an apostrophe is still annoying me. So, it's one of my favourite missions in the game when you kind of, in terms of playing around with it. I don't think it's like the best mission in the game in terms of like the assassination, but there's so much fun stuff to play with, and they put so many little Easter eggs into it, and all sorts. Oh, it's just lovely. It's a lovely, lovely mission. Anyway, next time on Hitman Blood Money, No Kill and other stuff, it's a House of Cards. Another fantastic mission, chock full of kind of fun little extras, so we're going to be going through all of that, and I'm really looking forward to that. But I will say, next week, that's when Hitman Blood Money gets serious. From then on, A Dance with the Devil, Amendment 25, and Requiem, the 4 missions we've got left, those are all nightmares to do, kind of all accident style, so that's going to be difficult. It's going to be a challenge. So I'm looking forward to it though. But anyway, I've been John. This has been Many True Nerd, and this has been Hitman Blood Money. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Because if there's one thing 47 believes in, it's fire safety, including Naked Man. Oh, Naked Man, bad time. Was I just killed by a random fat woman? Yeah. Oh god, make it stop. Make it stop.